all people are like grass. And Isaiah talks about that in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 8, reading from the NLT. It says, the grass withers and the flowers fade, but the word of our God stands forever. I'm reminded of a time when I was a bit younger. I got my wife a special flower. It was called the Asian lily. It was a very beautiful flower. We planted it we planted it in a pot, and it would shoot up. It had this really gorgeous flower, even took pictures of the flower. But then what happened was it only produced like one flower each year. And when the flower fell off, that was it, you know. Now, winter would come, the flower would die. But what was nice about it was it actually would come back the very next year. And so Isaiah is using this as a metaphor for people. People will spring up like grass and like flowers. But in reality, according to God's timing, the amount of time that people live is actually very short. It's only 70 years. So people will shoot up like flowers and like grass, but then they get older and then they fade away. Just like that Asian lily, which would drop its flower, and then it wouldn't grow another one until the next year, and it would actually be a new Asian lily that did it. People are like that. They spring up. They have power for a short time, and then they actually give it up. But then the Bible also says the word of our God stands forever. And the word of the Lord actually does stand forever. The Bible has been around from generation to generation. From about AD 100, when it was completed, until now, it's still transforming and changing lives. I'm reminded of a story about an atheist who boasted that after a certain amount of time, there would be no Bibles around. And then later on, after the atheist died, somebody took this guy's house and actually used it to make a printing area, a printing press for Bibles. So ironically, even though people have been trying to stamp out the Word of God for over and over again, it still persists.